And so this is how the modern social order has evolved from a state of detachment from our collective past, resulting in this institutionalization of this detachment through capitalism. And so this is because of a mutual care and social trust that was once rooted in a direct connection with the land and communal living with each other, which has been abstracted and incorporated into the capitalist system over a long period of, thousands of years. And in this system, what was once for you carried you showed care for your family by literally showing care for your family. In capitalism, caring for your family and the community is equated to working, exploiting yourself, earning money, rather than cultivating any type of relationship with the land or fostering mutual support within a community. And this shift has led to a situation where genuine expression of social care and mutual trust are completely alien to us. And that's, we see things like the Red Scare because of it. And this creates so much fear and understanding of even just the basic concept of a community. And people are conditioned to express themselves only through material consumption and participation in the market. And those who resist in this participation in this system are often seen as outsiders, and they feel alienated as if they are the only ones that feel this way, despite it being a common sentiment among most people living in society. And this is the thing, is that we are all together in this alienation, but we're not all together. We're deeply alone. This feeling of isolation exacerbates the conditions of our society. And that's because for any type of true progress, it requires us stepping away from this entrenched collective alienation. And we have to cope with this anxiety rather than succumbing to it. And we have to cope with it in a natural way, not by using alcohol, not by chemical intervention, in a natural way. That would be revolutionary. And by facing these challenges, we would be able to foster better relationships with ourselves and everybody around us, which would create a more connected and supportive community outside of the confines of the capitalist framework. And in a world that's dominated by consumption of material goods, there is this perceived lack of alternative means to express our character, our identity, and our relationships outside of the material capital market. And this leads to a pure sense of alienation, as we're totally disconnected from our true selves and our true personalities, which has been totally co opted. Our agency has been co opted by our material interests connected to capitalism, right? And as a result of that, people can only fill the void of that personality that has been stripped from them and replaced by their consumption towards capital. Uh, they try to fill that void in their identity by engaging in activities that will allow them for personal expression. That's like the pursuit of academia, philosophy, the pursuit of physical acts, sports, politics. These mediums are the primary ways in our current framework to experience pleasure in the uniqueness that we're able to, rather than through genuine connections with others or by contributing to an actual collective. And this has impacted me. This is me. And that's really the role of politics or these other things in today's society. Because historically, these pursuits have been a pursuit of privilege. They're accessible mainly by those who have either ample free time or minimal work commitments. And as a result, politics has become an expression of identity and pleasure rather than any type of tool for any type of material change. And this creates this system of, this gaming of politics by the most privileged people is traced back to ancient societies, where in Greece Democratic processes were often reserved for the privileged class, such as the aristocracy or the gentry. And elections were only, even, the electoral college, right? Like, it's only the people deemed good enough to vote were allowed to vote.